Good morning, it is Saturday the 23rd of April 2016 and I thought it was about time I did more videos because I used to do my rants, and the only video I've done this year was about a kick-ass depression that made me feel like shit, and it's kind of how I got in it and how I got out of it, and now I'm way past it. I wanted to do more videos to add to my 2016 folder on my ActorReactor channel. And just in case you haven't checked it out yet, do check out Those Vegan Guys, the channel that I have started with my hubby Jason, which is what it says on the tin, Those Vegan Guys, being vegan and guys and stuff. So yesterday, as you're no doubt aware, the 22nd of April was Earth Day, hashtag Earth Day. And I had a look this morning at my Facebook wall. I know what I'm like, I'm me, I know better than anyone else. And I shared probably about 7 or 8 different things, articles, images, all very valid, things from, you know, Cowspiracy and Mercy for Animals and Greenpeace even. And I mean, it's not about, Facebook isn't about likes, but it is about sharing information. And I was thinking about it this morning in the kitchen after breakfast, and I was thinking, what is it that people are not afraid of, but of constantly avoiding? Why are people constantly avoiding valid information about our planet that we live on? And the fact of the matter is that animal agriculture is killing it, with deforestation and water pollution and air pollution, and the planet just can't handle it. It cannot handle 70 billion land animals being raised for slaughter and slaughtered every year, because all those animals have digestive systems, and some, you know, stuff goes in one end, which is a huge amount of grain and soya and stuff that's grown specifically to fatten up animals for meat, whereas all that grain could end world starvation. Now just let that sink in for a minute. All of that grain that's fed to animals so that meat eaters can eat their flesh could end world starvation. It's not rocket science. And something needs to be done, like drastically. So what's missing now? Community spirit. That's what's missing now. Everyone lives in their own box, in their own house. This is my house. I work. I get my pay. I pay for what I want. I like me. How fucking selfish is that perspective? I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to swear, but really, how selfish is that perspective? You live on a planet with 7 billion other people. Everything you do affects every one of them. You live on a planet where 70 billion land animals are bred for slaughter every year. Everything you do impacts every one of them, and they don't have a choice. So it's like wrapping yourself up in this cotton wool or bubble wrap or whatever, because you think that your choices are more important than the rest of the world. Now, I'm a community person myself. That's probably why, along with my husband, I've ran 2 community-based projects for 10 years. It's about giving to other people. So can't we give the security of the planet to the next generation? And I mean, I've actually heard someone say, when I mentioned kids and grandkids and what about their future, I've heard an adult say, I don't care, I won't be here. the ultimate selfish statement, in my opinion. No, not in my opinion. It's the ultimate selfish statement to anyone with a bit of common sense. Let's stop. I feel so guarded as a vegan because you get unfriended, you get blocked, you get completely ignored because people don't want to know. Well, you don't have the right to not want to know. You live on this planet. It's your responsibility as much as it is mine. And if you've got kids, think about them, because right now, I did a little image about it not so long back. If you've got kids and you're a meat eater, you can put £1 million in a bank account. You can provide all the best opportunities, everything that that kid needs to be a huge success in life. And I am still, as a vegan, doing more for your kid than you are as a meat eater. And if you don't like that, then fucking change it. Just change it. Sorry about the F-bombs, but I'm getting so passionate about people's ignorance, people choosing to ignore the facts. The facts are out there. They're everywhere. Constantly coming out now from top universities and top scientists. Animal agriculture is killing the planet. It's also killing meat eating, and dairy consumption is killing millions of people a year and costing up to £1 trillion in healthcare costs. And that's from a study from Oxford Uni. You know, Oxford, down road. So we've got to get it together. We've all got to get it together. And realise that we're on this planet together, and stop being so scared of and angry at veganism, because it's the most compassionate way to live. And it's the most earth-friendly way to live. And it's bloody tasty. If any of you watching this are my friends on Facebook, you've seen my albums. Go in the vegan album and have a look at some of the meals I've made that are completely 100% vegan and taste amazing. It's just that there's no need for it. And it's completely selfish. You, in your choice, are taking away the choice of the voiceless. They don't have a choice. They don't want to walk into a slaughterhouse and get their throat slit and hung upside down and bled to death so that you can eat them. Think about it. Actually think about it. Think about what happens so that meat can get on your plate. Think about what happens with dairy. The fact that an animal that carries its young for 9 months, just like humans do, is forcefully made pregnant. In any other species, that's called rape. But if we use the word rape, oh, how dare you use that? Well, okay, so she's forcefully made pregnant against her will, right? Then her baby is taken away and probably killed within 24 to 48 hours. If it's male, definitely killed. Shot in the head, sledgehammered in the head sometimes. They don't care, they're not needed. They're useless to the dairy industry. And if she's female, she'll follow in mum's footsteps, where she'll be on a production line. Hopefully for 4 years, they'll try and get 4 years out of her. She'll have 4 babies, all 4 will be taken away. If male, slaughtered. If female, they'll join her on the production line, but she won't ever get to nurse her baby. And then she'll get shot or whatever, a throat slit, a trachea pulled out, for meat. I don't think anyone would choose that. You know, oh, do you know what? I'm a cow, so I'm going to allow myself to be forcibly impregnated every year, have my baby taken away because I don't really care about it, and give the humans my milk because I like the humans. If you're not making even one tiny slight difference, if you haven't tried a few alternative milks and found one you're okay with, if you haven't switched to Flora Freedom because it's 100% plant-based, Flora Freedom, that's the only one, then what you're doing, you've got to get yourself in check. Allow your conscience to speak and to have a voice. Allow yourself to be a part of a community. The Earth, this wonderful planet we all live on, you know. Now then, my husband's gone to the barber shop. I am very much looking forward to meeting two friends tonight in Manchester, where we'll have vegan food and a few drinks. And yeah, that's about it. Happy Earth Day for yesterday. I've been on Facebook this morning and everyone's Happy St George's Day. It was Earth Day yesterday, and so few posted about it, except for vegans and environmentalists. We're all in this together, guys. Community. Remember, do something wonderful for yourself, for your kids, for the planet. Join me and millions of others around the world with a tasty, wonderful, healthy, compassionate diet. Go vegan.